I've been out of school since August. My graduation date was August the 16th. So, yeah, I started working about 2 weeks after graduation or obtaining my CDL, and I've been on the road ever since. The good thing about FleetForce was they actually gave you a list of places that will hire you fresh out of school. So they actually made the process really easy to do. And what they encouraged you to do during class was to start applying, even like your first week. Start applying. Don't wait until the last week because you're pretty much, this is a big industry, and just about everybody nowadays is getting a CDL. So the more you put yourself out there while you're in school, the better chances you'll have as far as when you're done, you'll already have a job lined up. So fortunately for me, I listened to that, and by the time I had my CDL, I already had 3 job offers. So it was a pretty easy process as far as getting out. So as long as you listen and you apply yourself, then it won't be scary as far as getting a job. But if you wait to the last minute, then hey, good luck. I pretty much went to their website. So the good thing about CDL, the good thing about pretty much having a CDL is once you submit one application, there is a app that it's called Pulse. So you'll get familiar with that as you get out in the workforce. But there's Pulse. So once you do one application, it pretty much just is a domino effect with other CDL companies. So as long as you have one, once you get introduced to Pulse, then that one will pretty much cover every single other company that you decide to go with. So that was pretty much it as far as, applying. So I am over the road. I work with Prime Inc. So they are known nationwide. I'm over the road. I've been over the road since I started. So far, I've been to 11 states. And they do give you the option to go local or regional, but they have an extensive training program, especially if you're fresh out of school. So if you're looking for training, obviously, a long time of training, then I would recommend Prime. However, if you're just looking to get you a month or 2 or a couple weeks under your belt of training and then just hit the road yourself, then I wouldn't recommend Prime. The big thing out here is backing, because anybody can drive a truck. And while you're in school, you're going to focus more on backing than anything. You're going to drive, but backing is what you want to take away from you. If you don't take anything else away from school, backing is definitely what you want to take away from. So there's been quite a few times where I've been in a situation, and for me, my struggle with backing was offset backing. So being out here in the field and being in class, I wish that I was still in class sometimes, because they're a little bit more graceful as far as, dust yourself off and try it again, versus when you're out here in the real world and you're trying to back. Me personally, I would just say take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush in doing it, and just try to remember as much as you can when you're out here, and focus when you're in class. Like, don't just pay attention. And then when you get out here and when you apply it out here, take your time. That's pretty much the most important advice that I can give as far as backing. No regrets at all. Can't live life having regrets. Start there. 2, in everything that you do that's new, there will be a period in time where you've kind of got to go in with what they're offering. Now, once you get some experience up under your belt, then, you can kind of up your price as far as what you are worth in the job. So with me, financially, there'll never be a time where you can't make money in trucking, just quite frankly. And the more that you do it, the more you'll see, like, hey, I can make 6 figures in a year. And it is that type of industry. So financially, I am comfortable right now, but I'm new too. So as I continue to grow within the career, I know for a fact I could retire early. Like, my goal, honestly, with trucking is to retire within the next 10 years. Now, for some, that's like, what, 10 years, that's a long time. But really, I could come out of this being a millionaire because the money is there. Like, the money is there in trucking. As long as you know how to manage your finances and manage your time with trucking, you can come out on top every time. So, no, I didn't come with any experience. I am a brand new CDL holder, brand new truck driver. Before I was customer service, I've been doing customer service ever since I was 15 years old. My first job was Universal Studios. So I just kind of got tired of the 9 to 5 call center. Like, I was a customer service, problem resolver. But anyways, that was just becoming very boring for me, and doing it all that time. I wanted to do something different. Not only that is, I wanted to do something that I know I would be happy with retiring from. I know that I could get money, the type of money that I want quickly without going back to school and doing, 2 and 4 years back in school. So that is what pretty much pushed me into the trucking industry. Not to mention, I just turned 40 in April, so it's something about 25 and 40. They're like eye openers, and it's like, hey, I got to kick this up in gear if I want to be retired by 50. So yeah, those were pretty much the things that pushed me into trucking. I heard about FleetForce for years, honestly. I actually thought that it was one of the tougher schools to get into. So I had my choice between FleetForce, Orlando Tech, or I can't think of the other school in Sanford. So I had my choice. But when I called FleetForce, compared to the other two places, I think the other one was Roadmasters. Anywho, when I called FleetForce, the recruiter was actually the most, how can I say it, personable. Everybody else just kind of seemed like I was a number. And I get it. Like, this, to go to school, it's money. It costs money. And the schools thrive off of their students and their finances as far as paying for the courses. So FleetForce was the only place that didn't make me feel like they just wanted my money. So that is what pushed me into going to FleetForce. And I'm so happy that I did it because, man, my crew, the class that I was with, we actually had one of the bigger classes. There were 7 of us, and my instructors were amazing. Like, I'll never forget that experience. Stop procrastinating, get up, go get it, go make that money so you can be closer to retirement and live comfortably.